Hello everyone, welcome to the seventh video of slangs. In this video again we're going to learn a couple of more slangs, and these slangs are really useful for all the people who want to speak English like native speakers. Okay, so let's start. And here today the first number slang we're going to learn is I gotta plus verb. I gotta plus verb. Again, gotta is incorrect grammatically, and the equivalent is I have got to in proper grammar. But normally, native speakers they use this slang, they use this phrase. So if you want to speak like native English speakers, then you can use this slang to communicate with other people. And also, these slangs are used in an informal conversation. Okay, so for formal conversation, try to avoid such kind of slangs. Okay, like here you see I gotta, and we have learned, I guess, I wanna. Okay, I'm gonna. These kind of slangs try to avoid informal conversation, but for informal conversation these are really good. Informal conversation is what, like, you're talking with your friends, your family members. So this kind of conversation is an informal one. But if I talk about the formal one, like you have your IELTS test, or you're talking with a teacher about a lecture, in the classroom, that conversation you may call a formal conversation. You're having a business meeting with someone. Okay, there try to avoid such kind of slangs. Okay, but for informal conversation these are really good one. So let's look at the description. I gotta is grammatically incorrect, as I was telling before. It is more of a spoken form. Okay, so no need to write I gotta. Okay, you can speak it but don't use it in writing. If you want to say this with proper grammar, the equivalent would be I have got to, or I've got to. In the spoken form, got to is shortened to gotta, and the word have is dropped. Okay, now here it is just describing uh, the structure of gotta. But let me tell you how to use this. In the last video, or I think in the slangs fifth video, we learned one slang, I have to plus verb. So there, something that was necessary to do, something that was essential to do. So describe that thing we used I have to. So let me tell you that gotta is something similar to I have to. Okay, if you're saying I gotta go now, it means it is necessary for you to go now. Okay, I gotta drink water. Maybe you're thirsty and you need to drink water. It is necessary for you to drink water. Okay, so I gotta and I have to some extent, their usage and their meaning is similar. Okay, now let's look at some examples to understand this slang in a more proper way. Here, I gotta manage my money. So it is essential for this person to manage his money. That's why he's saying, I gotta manage my money. Okay, I gotta obey the laws. So here, I gotta obey the laws means that it is necessary for him to obey the laws. Otherwise, he might have to pay some penalty, or he has to pay some fine, whatever. Okay, next. I gotta move to a bigger house. Maybe this person, he has a small house which is not suitable for his family. So he can say this, I gotta move to a bigger house. I gotta impress my boss. Okay, here for most of the employees, it is very important for them to impress their bosses. So this lady here in this picture is saying that I gotta impress my boss. Okay, next. Example, I gotta brush my teeth. Of course, it is essential, it is necessary for everyone to brush his or her teeth every day. Okay, I gotta study hard, just like this person in the picture. I think she's a doctor, so she's saying that she has to study really hard. So to express this, she's using one slang, I gotta study hard. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I gotta learn Chinese. Well, at that time, again, I was in China when I was preparing, or when I was making all these PPTs. And there, whenever we used to go outside, or we went to the market or to buy something or whatever, there we had to use Chinese. So that's why I wrote this example here, that I gotta learn Chinese. Okay. Next, I gotta talk with my parents. Maybe it is essential in some cases. You gotta talk with your parents. Okay. Next, by adding the word have, you can change what you are saying to express something that needs to be done in the near future. Okay, I've gotta do this, I've gotta go now, whatever. So if you use have, or if you add have with gotta, then you're saying something that should be done in the near future. Okay, so let's look at some examples. Like here, I've got to be on time to work, I've gotta try harder at school. Okay, next, I've gotta tell my wife I'll be late. I've gotta learn more about the laws. Next, I've gotta clean my house today. I've gotta go now. So how to pronounce this part of the slang, like this part? I've. Okay. Instead of saying I have gotta clean my house, you can shorten down this word to I've gotta. Okay. It is more like native speakers' pronunciation or accent. You can use it to speak like them. Okay. I've gotta go now. Okay. So I hope you understand this example or this slang. It is not really difficult to understand, so try to learn it well. Now let's move on to the 14th number of slang in this PPT. Here the 14th number is I would like to plus verb. Today actually I was recording a video about modal verbs, so there I also recorded the usage of would as modal verb. Okay, and here I would like to plus verb is simply one thing you are referring to. You are telling to someone that you have interest in this thing and you would like to do this thing, or you would be interested to do this thing. Okay, here you can see the description. This sentence lets someone know what you would be interested in doing. This can be a physical, mental, or a verbal action. Okay, whatever. It's something that you would love to do. It's something that you like to do. It's something that you are interested to do in. Okay, for example, I would like to eat a cake. I would like to drink water. I would like to learn Chinese. It means I have interest in all these things. Okay, let's look at some examples here. You see, I would like to answer that question. I would like to compete in a cooking competition, just like this girl. Okay, I would like to explain myself. I would like to watch movie. Here you see these people, they're watching a movie in the cinema. I would like to practice. Practice, I don't know what, but this phrase you see here, practice makes progress. Okay, or practice makes a man perfect. These two are phrases, very important one. So practice, you can practice more of these slangs and try to create more examples. This would be really good for all of you. Okay, let's look at the next one. I would like to invite you over. Okay, I would like to become a doctor. I would like to see you more often. This word often could also be pronounced as often. Both pronunciations are right. Okay, next. I would like to learn about animals. I would like to thank you. I would like to go with you. I would like to meet the president. So here, this president is actually the president of China, Mr. Xi Jinping. And I think this guy is maybe from Ukraine. I am not really sure about, but whoever this guy is. So once I was writing this slang again, I was in China at that time. So that's why I included the picture of Chinese president for my Chinese students so they could understand what does this example mean precisely. Okay, next one. I would like to eat Chinese food. So here you see there are different varieties of Chinese food. Chinese food is actually really good for the health. Okay, and mostly it includes some boiled vegetables and some stuff like you see in this picture. Okay, next. I would like to go for hiking. I would like to drink water. We can also shorten down this word I would to I'd like to. I'd like to. It is kind of a T. I'd like to. Okay. I would like to. I'd like to. I like to drink water. I like to go for hiking. So this PPT ends here. We learned a couple of slangs. The first one is I gotta, and the second one is I would like to plus verb. Okay, so if you have any problem in using all these slangs, you can always tell me. You can write me down in the comment section, and I'll reply to your questions. Okay, so keep learning well and take care of yourself, take care of your families, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.